Good day, everyone. Welcome to episode 8 of Off the Charts. My name is Dan. I'll be your host today. Once again, if you haven't already, please click on the subscribe button below for you to be able to get any notifications of upcoming episodes. Again, thank you again for the awesome little boost of subscriptions I've had in the last couple of days. Thank you. It's very appreciated. Tell your friends. I'm looking for more subscriptions here. So today we will be discussing my top 10 Canadian bands. As you know, I'm Canadian and I actually love my Canadian music, not all of it, but the ones that I chose here are my top 10 that I do enjoy the most. There may be some honorable mentions here. We'll discuss them maybe afterwards if we wish there, but anyway, I will let you guys know now about my top 10 Canadian bands, whether it's hard rock, pop, metal, whatever it is. They're all you'll see, and I'm sure you must know most of these here. So at number 10, you probably never heard of these guys, but we'll see there. This is a band from Ottawa, and I actually discovered these guys a few years back. I've known about these guys for a long while here. So this is Ottawa's Fist. Now, I mean, their discography is kind of up and down there. This album, Fleet Street by Fist, is a totally 10 out of 10. Like, this one is like, wow. So I'm putting these guys as number 10 here, and apparently they're coming out with an album this year. We'll see. Supposed to be last year, but who knows what's going on here. But at number 10 here, check this, and especially this album here, if you haven't heard it. Fleet Street by Fist. A good 10 out of 10 out of this one here. So this is my top 10 Canadian bands. This is at number 10 here. Fist. Number 9. I believe these guys are from Saskatchewan. Talk about Kick-Axe. Now, there's not many albums. I think there's three I have on vinyl, but there's a fourth one apparently in 2000 something. I just haven't gotten it yet there. But this album right here, Vices, wow, it's good from A to Z. Their other two after that are, I would say 8 or 9-ish out of 10 there. But this one here is a 10 out of 10 for me here. So and I remember seeing On the Road to Rock on the Power Hour as a kid here. I wouldn't say it's the best song on the album there. There's actually a lot better there. But yeah, Kick-Axe Vices is probably my favorite album from them. So yeah, check this out here. This is number 9, Kick-Axe. Great band. Number 8. I've talked about her for a couple of episodes already, and I think you must know who I'm talking about now. I'm talking about Canada's own Lee Aaron. Now, this is probably one of my favorite albums from her there, especially with I absolutely love Sweet Talk. What You Do to My Body, of course. Hands On, I love that song too. I know I bashed her with her Too Precious grunge album there, but her solo career is so good. Check this out here, especially this album here. There's like not a dud on this, especially like also her newer stuff too. It's actually very good too. Saw her live actually for the first time, and I told her Fire and Gasoline album. I said, this is good, especially Tomboy. That was a great song. It's probably as good as What You Do to My Body. Like, it's really catchy. So number 8, I will put Lee Aaron and of course is my favorite album from her. One of them, Body Rock. Number 7, I've seen these guys a few times live also in Canada. Everybody knows in 1984, give me an R, give me an O, give me a C, give me a K, what you got? Rock. Everybody remembers Helix. See my nice signed copy. This is just a little greatest hits that I got there. But like hit after hit, Rock You, Heavy Metal Love, Give Me Good Lovin', Wild in the Streets, The Kids Are All Shakin', Running Wild in the 21st Century. This is actually a good, and of course, this wasn't really a hit, but caused Gene Simmons Says Rock Is Dead. That's actually a pretty good song, actually. I like this one a lot. I've seen these guys live maybe 4 or 5 times. And actually, it's always been fun. But yeah, at number 7, I'm putting Canada's Helix. Like I said, I remember in 1984, 85, maybe 86, I forget the exact year. Man, Rock You, was that ever like being sung or being played on every ghetto blaster in the neighborhood there or at school. So, number 7, Helix. Number 6. It pains me to say I've never seen these guys live, and I'm like, I wish they would reunite, and you'll see why. They're known for their amazing light show. I'm talking about another trio, not Rush, but these guys here, Triumph. I'm not even sure where they're from in Canada there, but Spellbound. Follow Your Heart. That's the video I'm talking. If you want to see a video with awesome lights there, check out Follow Your Heart by Triumph. I wish I could see these guys live there. Like I said, I came late to the party when it came to starting to see concerts there. But I love this band here from Canada. So it's a good one right here. Another power trio there. So Triumph sits at number 6. Who's at number 5? This one may come as a surprise for people who don't know me or are just new to this channel. But I absolutely love this album and this band. And this is actually the band that started me asking for autographs and or pictures with the band. I'm talking about The Pursuit of Happiness. I'm an adult now. Cigarette Dangles. Hard to Laugh. You gotta love those background vocals with the girls. Very original. And this album kicks ass from A to Z. It's probably their best one. I do like their last one here, The Wonderful World of... I think they do a good one, a decent one. A good one, a decent one, and a good one. So I like this one, the third one, which is The Downward Road, and the fifth one, which is The Wonderful World of Pursuit of Happiness with She's the Devil. But yeah, I'm an adult now. That was a classic here in Canada here. So yeah, check this out here. This is number 5. I've seen these guys live, and my story for this, where I was shy at first, go figure. And I had asked my sister, said, I'd like to get an autograph from those guys or that band. So the guitarist is a woman. I guess my sister found her in the bathroom or something like that. And she went and asked the guitarist, is it okay if my brother gets an autograph with you guys? Oh, sure, no problem. So we got the autograph, and I got the whole band to sign my CD at the time. And here we are. I've seen these guys only once though live. I'm ashamed to say. I wish, like I said, I came again late to the game. But this is a very, very strong album here. So number 5, The Pursuit of Happiness with Love Junk here. Well, that's my favorite album from them, but number 5 isn't. Anyway, The Pursuit of... Whatever, you get what I mean. Number 4. I think this is like the 3rd or 4th episode I'm talking about this band here, but of course I'm talking about Danko Jones again. I absolutely love this band here. Excellent frontman. Another power trio like Triumph and somebody else that's coming up soon. I'm sure you guys know who I'm talking about that's coming up soon. But yeah, love this guy. I never disappoints. Again, my voice. So you guessed it, time for some Grand Marnier. Apparently you guys like the bell like that. So anyway, number 4, Danko Jones is my top 10 favorite Canadian bands. Number 3. Now, I just like the logo on this album. That's why I chose it, sorry. But number 3 is Canada's... It's not my favorite Canadian band, but it's probably Canada's most popular band out there. I'm talking about Rush. I actually do like this album a lot, but the logo really sticks out for this video. So I chose this one here. What's to say about Rush? I mean, I liked... And as Rush goes, my taste in Rush is probably not what your typical Rush fan likes. I'm telling you that right now. I will have obviously a ranking of their albums when I get them all. Missing a few on vinyl there, but if not, I'll have to do a little props with JPEGs again. But anyway, fell in love. It's sad to say I mostly started collecting this when Neil Peart's death. I mean, no, I started before that. It just was starting to get difficult to get their albums on vinyl after his passing away 2 years ago. I almost have them all, but I mean, I'm not paying $200+ for a vinyl on their latest ones are so sorry. So number 3, Rush. I've seen these guys 4 times live already. I would say my favorite one was probably at the Blues Fest with my cousin Caro. My friend Pascal was there too. Especially the spirit of radio there, seeing all the people clap their hands to that little. Oh, great! It was a great show. And the Time Machine. It was a Time Machine tour. And if ever you want to see a funny YouTube video, go. It's Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. I forget how he's. And just type in Rush with those 2 guys, and you'll see the little backstage shenanigans that they do there. So they showed us that at the concerts. Was hilarious. So anyway, number 3, Rush. Now, if you guys know me, I think number 1 and 2 will not come as much of a surprise. But whoever doesn't know me out there, surprise, surprise, I'm putting number 2, Max Webster. If you don't know who Max Webster is, it's Canada's answer to Frank Zappa, in a way, I guess. This features a very young Kim Mitchell before he went on his solo career. I discovered this band actually after I discovered Kim Mitchell. So they only had 5 albums, but man, are those 5 really good albums. If you've never tried Max Webster, like, this one's probably their most accessible album here, A Million Vacations. So check it out. Max Webster, number 2, is my in my top 10 Canadian bands. Now, who's number 1? Well, if you've been paying attention, you'll probably have guessed who number 1 is. From Max Webster came my favorite Canadian guitarist of all time, which is Kim Mitchell. I mean, I absolutely love this artist from A to Z. How can you go wrong? Go for Soda, That's a Man, All We Are, Lager and Ale, Patio Lanterns. What else did he have, man? Rock and Roll Duty. Even his newer ones are friggin' really good too. So number 1 Canadian artist of all time for me. Should come as no surprise to those who knows me. But for those who don't know me, no, it's not Rush. It's Kim Mitchell, Canada's own Kim Mitchell. So this is my number 1 Canadian artist of all time. And there you go. That's my top 10 Canadian artists of all time. If you feel I've missed someone, or I thought about putting Harum Scarum in there too. I don't have all their albums, though. I do like them a lot. They're probably maybe my number 11 if there was a space for that there, honorable mentions. But yeah, that's my top 10 Canadian bands out there. Like I said, if you have any comments, I try to. I think I've done good so far, so I'm trying to reply to everybody on the comments section here. So if you have any Canadian artists I've missed, and I'm not looking for Joni Mitchell or Katie Lang, no. Try to stick with what the styles of music I've showed you here. So anyway, that's my top 10 Canadian bands. And next up, it came as a suggestion from a viewer. Now, I'm still unsure of how I'm going to be doing this episode, but it's going to be a very big discussion on power ballads in the 80s. The good and the bad. Now, I've started doing some little research. Not research, but, writing down what I'm going to talk about. And I'm not sure where I'm going to be going with this episode yet there. But anyway, next episode will be about power ballads, the good and the bad. So again, cheers. Oh my God, I'm talking a lot. Cheers. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you haven't done so already. And tell your friends. And we will see you at the next episode. Thank you. Cheers.